Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, we're back-ish. This is actually a mostly brand new playthrough. I had kind of started this a couple of weeks ago, I think. About a week ago, I think. 1 to 2 weeks ago. But I figured we would go ahead and accelerate ourselves past the point of all the usual getting set up rigmarole that we always tend to go through and just get started. Just get right into it. So that's where we're at. This has no water in Novus aside from our starting area. The starting area was default. This is not a rail world, though. This is a default world. So there will be, if I remember correctly, expansion. I think so. As this time around, I wanted to actually have to worry about defenses. So, as you can see, I've already got all of our plates going for iron plates. And I was just going to revise how I set up my coal here. And I need this over here. Actually, I know I have bots right now, but I'm not worrying about them. Be more of a pain in the ass to do that. I have my usual starter armor set up. Just make life easier. Okay. This needs to get adjusted. And then there we go. That should work flawlessly. Yes. So what I can do now, I don't have steel yet, do I? Yes, I do. Okay. What I need to do, actually, no, I could. It's so irritating when you're doing something and you realize, oh, I could have done this instead. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Now on this, what I should probably do, this is supposed to be copper, but I think I'm going to change this. And specifically, I'm going to change this so that I can go ahead and start doing steel. So let's grab all of... Oh yeah, and I've still got my fast bots. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I need to do... Let's have coal line come down. Hey, what's up, Charfon? How you doing? There. Now I want to take, yep, starting over again. A completely, well, mostly fresh. I had kind of already started this particular playthrough before, but it's right at the beginning. You know, the whole red science and burners and, you know, so only about 4 hours into the game so far. Okay. What I need is that will be that. Grab you. This is actually just default. So, well, default with a couple of adjustments. The first major adjustment is, there we go, no water aside from the starting water pond. Spider expansion is set to on. In fact, it'll be like that for all the planets. Expansion is on. So instead of Rail World, which is what I normally play with, this is just the default, and then I adjusted a couple of things. Also, no clips. I hate playing with clips on. At least on Novus. On the other planets, I strangely don't mind it. But on Novus, I hate playing with clips. So. And. There we go. Okay. Now. I need this again. Like this, I think. Oh, whoops. And actually, I need to get rid of all of this. And in return, yes. And there we go. I need more underground belts. I can already tell. Man, I'm so used to the mech suit. Just being able to, like, fly over stuff. That not having it feels so weird. Just feels unnatural, man. Okay, yeah. Fortunately, I have plenty of iron plates right now. And I also give you some of those. Drop that off. There we go. How much power am I dealing with anyway? 100 or 100? 18 megawatts. Okay. Little on the small side, but it's a start. So currently I have 4 lanes of iron ore. I need probably to go up to 5. So let's clean this out. Grab my 4 to 5. And of course it would be over there. Oh, but I can do that. Then downgrade yellow. Awesome. So I, first of all, going to need coal. Second of all, do not need, let's go ahead and just get rid of those in favor of that. This will be our second column for steel. And this is not going to be like our base. This is just the starting base. This will be what kind of gets us going towards our actual base. The plan for this playthrough is, because of the fact that I don't have any ocean and I don't have any cliffs, I just want a big, expansive city setup kind of thing. I want to go for a well-planned, methodical base that is easy to expand, that is capable of handling a ton of whatever we throw at it. Something like that. By the way, hey, Brockstar, how you doing? And there we go. Now I just need... Nope. There we go. Fair, fair. Okay. This should work. I say should because I don't know. I've never done a setup like this, or at least I don't think I have. For right now, I've just got the 4 coming in. And that's 4 to 5. So it's 4 that are going to 4 lines of iron plates, and then 1 for steel. At least for right now. And then eventually... yeah, new game. But eventually, this will be obsolete. For right now, to get started. Because again, this is not the base. This is just the start. So for right now, this is what I need. Okay. How am I doing on belts? Doing okay on belts. Oh, yay. The steel shields are done. All right, next up, I need copper. And problem is, copper is up here and kind of small. Ooh, also, what's my pollution cloud looking like? We're okay for the moment. But I definitely want to go ahead and set up, even if it's like hand feeding it for right now. I want... Yeah, I'm going to have to set up something by hand. Okay. Give me 2 of those. That'll be fine. Small copper. Yeah. Okay. You are... have to be that. And then... you also need gears. Awesome. Okay. And then finally, I need some ammunition. Uh-oh. I also need some inserters. I have to expedite those at some point, but honestly, with how fast those go. Yep, that'll work. And then I can just go ahead and let that do its thing for now. So the next thing I need to do is figure out where I want more specifically what I need to do. I'm gonna need belts. Like I'm in earnest going to need to make a lot of belts. Probably will only need... What I need to do is also go through and put all of my bookmarks in order. In fact, space age first run. Okay. Oops. That is... Nope. There we go. Your... I honestly should do a book for ships. Now, at the moment, I'm just putting things away. Figure I go ahead and clean up a lot of my junk because I really do have just a lot of junk blueprints. Oh yeah, this one I can go ahead and just get rid of. This is a bunch of old rail stuff. I might keep it around for now. That is Nile houses. Move all this stuff up so that it's a little bit easier to get to. There we go. Okay. So let's take the ships. Ships. There we go. Yeah. Yes. That I am doing something else with. Don't need that anymore. um, Station. It'll be nice to actually kind of clean a lot of this up. Hey, somebody's actual train in real life is going. Nice. Okay, and then I just need one more book for old rail BPs. I don't necessarily want to get rid of them, but I don't necessarily need them. That sort of a thing. And oh yeah, yeah, okay. I remember what that is. That's my science stuff. Sort of. Nuclear, old rail. Let's do a Deacon BPs. And then there we go. Okay, that feels so much better. Oh, I won't have to sit there and scroll through a giant list of stuff just to get to that. Okay. So, next up, for copper, I want to go ahead and basically take this. And then we run right on over here. The other thing that I want to do is hopefully utilize the parameterized blueprints when I get to that point. One of the things that I really want to do for this particular playthrough, that might be, that is just too long. So do this. But one of the things that I want to do for this particular playthrough is also utilize more of the interrupts. I want to utilize and hopefully create an actual sort of brain system for running the entire kit and caboodle. I want to, in essence, really learn how to do a lot of the more fancy Factorio stuff that is available. Utilizing combinators more. Things of that nature. And just trying to improve my own personal knowledge of the game. Because the Space Age playthrough has been absolutely amazing for that, in better learning how to utilize combinators to do various tasks. And so I want to expand upon on that. I did a few. I did have a couple, like I had some of the automated, some of the ships just doing automated stuff. Combinator is any of the, and I can't really show them right now. I can in the lab, maybe? Yeah. So these things, like the decider, combinator, selector, the arithmetic, or the constant. And they're basically just methods for doing oh, no, I have not. That's, again, that's going to be another thing that's going to be interesting, is seeking to automate every level of the base from every planet. All right. Let's see how we're doing on these guys here. I have 6. All right. Let's get some more of that going. I also need, I think what I'll do is, no. Ugh. Okay. okay. When I get to that point, we'll go ahead and um, see how it goes. I'm not there yet. I'm still figuring out copper, so it's one of those. It's like, okay. Right. That part makes sense. I need... those. But again, I like have to get to that point. Oh no. Okay. I feel that like there's easier ways of doing that, but we'll burn that bridge when we cross it. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I don't think I need to. I think I kind of already get the gist of how and why. But hey, at least you weren't going to run out anytime soon. All right. There goes start of that. And I just need to run this down here. Run you up here. There. Not perfect, but I actually kind of like the look of that. And then yes, I hear you out there meowing up a storm. I'm not letting you in though. There we go. It'll be slow going, but at least it's some copper. Until we get a new mine going here. Man, I'm so used to all the fast inserters and bulk inserters, stack inserters, just hauling ass. That these regular inserters moving slow makes me feel like I'm having a power problem. All right. Twelve of those. And some ammunition. Let's check our pollution cloud, and we're actually okay right now. Okay, cool. Well, there goes some copper up there. That'll be nice. Also, do I have... I should have... Yeah. Let's get another radar going here. Honestly, that's not bad. Out of the way. Let's make our pollution problem worse by adding a bunch of stone bricks. No. Okay. So I've got 4 lines of iron, 1 line of steel, and currently 1 line of copper. Now that copper line is not going to be enough, but it's again, hopefully going to get us started. God, I love fast robots. Just get them the hell out of the way. All right. So this is a good start. The first thing I need to do is start setting up belts. Belts are going to need that, and that. So I need... let's see. I'm going to need some electric circuits. So let's take you and just you. And then I'm probably going to want a second one of these. I just have this feeling in my bones that I want a second one. There we go. Yep. Need more belts and need more inserters. Need a ton more inserters. So let's make a whole bunch of those. That's going to be the other thing, is automating the inserters. So we're going to have to do that. Belts. There you are. There you go. Oh, wait. I don't have to... Dummy, you're already doing it. God, I am so brilliant. And I need to drop some stone there. else that I'm going to need? Probably. Okay, now we can go ahead and do this again. And of course, out of belts again. Again. And inserters. Let's grab some more of these. Build a better base. I'm working on it. It unfortunately takes a little bit of time. Yeah, there we go. And actually, it takes a lot of time. Considering my last playthrough was 300 hours. Oh my god. I absolutely am in love with the DLC reviews, the Space Age reviews on Steam. They are fantastic. The negative ones specifically. Let's look up. Let's see. Review type. Let's look at the negative reviews. Okay. So here's another one. I read one yesterday. Here's another one. This one's fantastic. This is a negative review. It says, developer, how far can we annoy and delay the player? Also developer, yes. This DLC is not for me. It is literally Factorio, but on a smaller scale. It seems it is made for those who think marathon mode is too easy, for those who easily build a factory with at least 10 rockets per second. Everything takes too long for me, and a new planet makes you restart again with different restrictions. And if you are not enough prepared, it dampens my mood to play on massively. So essentially, what his negative review, or their negative review, boils down to is it's too much extra Factorio, and they didn't plan ahead. Okay, but how is that the fault of the DLC? Like, how is that the developer's fault? That you're bad at the game? I love these. There was let's see, there was another one. Yeah, again, a lot of these are comparing. I don't know. But a lot of the negative reviews are comparing Space Age to space exploration. And it's like, you guys do realize that they weren't ever going to do space exploration the way the mod was set up. Because that's just not what this is. You know, it was sort of a basis of, or a foundational start, sure, but it was never the plan to do space exploration, but as a DLC. And so I find it absolutely hilarious how many people are also comparing it to other mods. It's like, so again, what you're telling me is you're unhappy with the DLC because it's not like your favorite mod. Absolutely. Again, yeah. You are 100% correct on that one. And actually, Barockstar pointed out a really good mod, which was the visible planets in space. And so I went ahead and I threw that in, and oh my God, does it make a huge difference. It is so nice. And especially once you learn what the planets look like and can differentiate them pretty quickly, then you no longer have to like really look to see what planet you're around. You just are at the ship and you're like, oh, I'm around that planet because it's right there. And it does make a huge difference in helping you better understand or feel more immersed in the solar system, so to speak. Are we? Oh, yeah. There we go. So that'll be the second one, which I will probably just hop over there. Okay. So I will have those two. Still need more belts. Always need more belts. More belts is the name of the game. Or at least it should have been. Now, I did see a legitimate complaint where somebody said that with the price of the base game and the price of the DLC, it does feel a little excessive. And I can kind of get on board with that one. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. Because sometimes it can feel a bit pricey. And especially when DLC is really, at its core, meant to be additive to the main game, but at a cheaper price. Yeah, it was like that one guy who came in the other day. What was it? Yoshio. Where he came into the game with the idea that I'm going to play the base game, and if I like it, then I'll get the DLC. And then he knew within an hour that he liked the game, and so he bought the DLC. So it's one of those that, if you... I think it's just that people have a specific kind of idea in their head of not necessarily an expectation, but also not an expectation. I was going somewhere with that. I know I was. It's not an expectation, but an ideal. No, that's true. That is actually, Kintar, a great point. And I think it's something that a lot of people don't touch on when they're talking about it, is that they will watch a YouTuber or they will watch a streamer doing these massive, elaborate bases and these amazing builds, and they're running stuff everywhere, and they make it look incredibly easy. And most people don't realize, as you point out, that's probably after 800, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 hours of gameplay. and lots of research. They have learned the game, and it's like that for any game. You know, the people, as Rockstar mentions, the people who play WoW, the ones who make the game look easy have, you know, years of knowledge about the game. You know, you watch some of these streamers playing Call of Duty, and they're just running around murdering people all day long. But that's because, you know, they've got tons and tons of hours of experience. That's true. WoW really is. Although lately I've been having a hankering for WoW, and it hurts. I hate the fact that I want to play it again. Go. Let's grab some more iron plates, drop them in there. Okay. That should be... Nope, I still need a bunch more. Because I'm going to need... Now, what I can do is, before I actually start throwing stuff down, let's see here. Oh, yeah. All right. What I want is I need to bring copper up. There. Oops. And then we'll do... Oops. Then you are those. And I almost feel like instead of doing... Nope. I need to do it like that. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. And then... Or do I want to do it like that instead? And I can have... So you guys have to be proper. And then I will have that come down there. I can then take this, put you like that. We will have you there. There. Perfect. And that will be our green circuits. still need to put in you guys. That's there, there, and there. I just want to clean all of these up. I love the fact that copper wire is now basically free in terms of changing the connections for power lines. That was always kind of one of the biggest pain points, is having to actually use copper wire to do that. So I'm glad that they fixed that. There we go. Let's get that started. I know you could do that, but that was also one of those things, because sometimes even if you put the blueprints down, the power lines would every once in a while get a little messed up. I would have that happen sometimes. They would decide that their connections weren't, or they would do what they wanted with their connections. And I would always like the way that it did it. At least it would happen for me. I don't know if it happened for everybody, but true. It's like, shouldn't you be giving me wire back? Isn't that how that should be working? All right. We are probably going to start worrying about biters at some point. So let's put some turrets here. There we go. Just in case. Because you just never know. Sometimes the biters will leave you alone for hours at a time, and then sometimes they just show up out of the blue like, hey neighbor, how you doing? And you're all like, I wasn't waiting for house guests. All right. So that will be... Nope. That will not be that, because that's the copper. And how do I want to do that? I'm going to have you, and you. That'll be perfect. And then I just have to bring... Actually, no. Yes. That will have to be like that. So this and this. Because I've also got my iron that is only on one side. I'll have to fix that as well. That'll be the second copper, and then this will be my green circuits. There we go. Starting to feel pretty good about this. Like, it's starting to have a good overall build structure. Next up, I need more of those, which is more iron plates. And I think what I might do for this oh yeah. Duh. There. So as that fills up, I can just grab those. Perfect. You need more iron. More. Then there we go. That'll make things happier. You're fine. Okay. So really it's just more of the assembling buildings. The assemblers. All right, so I've got this coming down. That. Just looking at what my setup is. I don't want to like actually fill these belts in yet. And there goes the other side. Yay. And the other thing is I'm going to need red circuits at some point. Red circuits are going to need plastic. Green circuits and what is it? Green circuits, plastic. Is it copper wire? I think it is. Yeah, plastic, copper wire, and electronic circuits. Okay. So I'll need that for. Well, that's when I get to oil processing, which will be coming up. So the first thing that I want to do is start setting up my initial item mall. For belts and probably inserters. Yeah, have some coal. There we are. Okay, so for belts, I'm definitely going to want you. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Let's also do I need you to be, actually no, I need you to be that. I need you to be that. And then there we go. I need some of these. And then actually I don't need that extra belt there because I just moved the inserters up. Okay. And you need to be that. I'm also so glad we get logic wire, like really early on. It makes life so much easier that way. All right. And then need that is you. I have a feeling I will want to do that. There we go. There. And then that will be for when we start setting up the next stage of the belts. That'll be our fast belts. And yeah, that should work. Okay, so you are that. Damn it. Less than 400. Underground belts will be that. Less than, let's say, 100. You are the splitters. Less than 50. Surprisingly, you don't use a whole lot of splitters. You do use a ton of underground belts and a ton of regular belts. Then I will half split that. Yeah. Because that actually makes a lot more sense. And then I can run these through without any issue. And that looks a lot cleaner, actually. And I will want you. You and I believe that. There we go. Yeah, good. That does cover everything. Excellent. And I just need there. Looks a little janky, so we will move this in. There. And that feels a little bit better. Okay, and then just for the sake of kind of measuring this out, that will be our next set of belts. Ah. And there's that. And you. And that will be the assemblers. And there. I'm thinking I might. If I do. Let's see, that's going to be. I bring that down and across. that there. I don't like how messy that looks, so let's push him back one more. I do like to give myself a little bit of space generally when I'm throwing underground belts in there. And there we go. And then I'll just have to make sure that I am filling the line out, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. And you go there. Yeah. And it really kind of depends on what build I am going for. In this particular case, because this base is literally just, I'm setting it all up as the starter base for what will become city blocks. I'm not as worried about all that. That yes, lane balancers are the other big thing. I'm thinking I like where that location, where it's at. I don't know if I'll change it yet, but yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Okay, so that is, that'll be all of that. Don't really need that at the moment. And there's really only 3 of those, so I don't have to worry about them too much. But that also brings up, damn it. And then let me get another 2 of those. And yeah. That'll be perfect. And then you and those are less than 50. Less than 100. Less than 50. That will probably have to get changed later on, but for now that should be fine. And that will be, eventually this will be the other stuff. But I think that is a good start on my major components. So that'll be red belts, blue belts. I should have enough room here for fast assemblers and then whatever, the green assemblers. So white, blue, green. And then I should be able to do the bulk inserters there. Excuse me, assemblers, inserters. All right. I think we're all right. This might actually just wind up being the cleanest build I have ever done so far. And then go. And there we go. And then if it looks like this particular belt here is going to be enough, I can always piggyback a second one if I need to. I don't think I will. I think it should be fine. It's basically just one whole belt by itself, or, you know, for itself. And then I probably don't need that much ammo. There we go. Perfect. And those are all doing what they're supposed to, which is fabulous. Probably should go ahead and get these powered on. Cannot wait until I get medium power poles. Once you get the mediums, it's so much nicer. All right. Awesome. That is actually making me really happy in my brain meats. Let's take this. And then oops. Yeah, there we go. And then if I should just be able to go ahead and copy and paste it. Yeah, there you go. Small pole problems. And let's bump this up. There we go. That should be a bit better. See if we can actually get some. Now, of course, you're just going to sit there and fill in all this stuff first, which is fine. It'll be a whole bunch of empty buildings that are not currently getting used, but it'll be something. And then the next mall section that I'll need. What will I do at that point? I don't know yet. Oh. But this is a very aesthetically pleasing build. I think that's one of the things that I am always striving to do, is to find a level of something when I'm building in Factorio to be aesthetically pleasing in whatever form that may take. And then there comes a point where I'm like, screw it, just make sure it works. Just get it to running. So this actually has a nice feeling to it. Yeah, I know you don't have power, but your lack of power is not important. Awesome. What are we doing? We're good on everything else. Yeah, so that one line of iron plates is actually more than enough. Yeah, something like that. Let me bring this up real quick. Something like that. That is an aesthetically pleasing base. It's simple, it's beautiful, it has a nice overall feeling and layout. Yeah, that's a nice looking base. Be encoding overloaded. It better not be. Why are you whining at me? And that's one of those things where I've always kind of struggled in the past, is the whole like planning thing. So that's why I'm trying to do a little bit better this particular playthrough, is make sure that I'm planning things out a bit better and just making sure that it all is going to fit nicely, at least for this initial base. I want to keep this blueprint kind of small, so that I at least have something that's building everything. And then we'll go from there. Next up. Yes. And I've had enough practice with making the initial starter base that this part actually feels pretty easy. And with some of the stuff that we were working on in the previous playthrough, the Space Age playthrough, it definitely gave me a lot of ideas for how I want to do things. Specifically, quality is going to be one of those things that I want to plan around as well. But this is going to be a city block playthrough. So I absolutely, once I get this done and can start getting some of the rail stuff researched, then I'm going to start looking at putting together a proper city block template. That's fair. The other thing is that I want to use smaller trains this time. Because I'm always trying to use like larger train setups. Usually, like the previous playthrough, we were doing 2.4 and 2.8s. I know those aren't huge, but they are just larger train setups. So I'd like to do either 111 or just 11. So like one locomotive and then one wagon or fluid wagon. Or have it a bi-directional setup, and I could do it either way so that it's loco, wagon, loco. That's kind of what I want to do for this particular playthrough. What do I need for radar as well? Radar is iron plate, gears. I can do that, and then turret, I would need to bring up copper plate, which I can do that on this side. And that's going to be here. And there we go. That'll be janky. Oh no. If only there was a place where I was making belts. That's gears. No, I don't actually need this to come up all the way at the moment. And I don't necessarily want... Oops. There. Okay, let's put this back. All right. What I am wanting is a belt of iron and copper. So, belt of iron. And just realized I can just do that. And then do... Oh, wait. Yeah. That'll be fine. Nope. Nope. That won't be fine. I will not be happy with that. I already know it. What if instead of that one? Oops. Because I'm wanting copper. Let's just connect the copper line and just cut it off like here. There. And same with that. So I'm going to have you coming down here. Then I have this one coming down here. There we go. That feels better. And then if I really, really feel a certain way about it, in fact, I do feel a certain way about it. So I will fix the way I feel about it by doing this. And then having you come across like that. And in that way, I don't have to use this second line. Because that would be kind of a waste. I've got plenty of iron coming from the other side, so. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then that will be what I need for that. And then I can take this. And go up here. Nope, not that. Radar. Less than 10. I don't need too many radar at the moment. Although, yeah, there we are. And then you are. No. Let's grab. Yeah, let's just grab that. You there. This will be those. Let's say 20 of them. This actually gets changed to ammo, and we're actually going to set you to 400. And that should be there we go. So that'll take care of belts, inserters, assemblers, radar turrets, at least gun turrets, and ammunition. That is actually a really sexy item ball. I think that is the cleanest one that I have made yet. And I'm sure there's probably something else that I can stick there. I just haven't figured it out yet. All right, so the next thing I need to do is start working on science. So I'm thinking I could probably do some of my science stuff down here. And fortunately, that's actually really easy to do because it's just copper plate and iron gear wheel for the red science, and then assemblers and belts, not assemblers, inserters and belts for green science. And I don't need too many of either. So drop off. No. There we go. There we are. So next up is the science portion of today. And actually, now that I have the mall going, I can start to get rid of this stuff. Oh, whoops. Don't need you guys. Don't need that. Don't need this. There we go. Got all these damn power poles everywhere. Actually, yeah, that I think needs to stay. God, I'm hungry right now. I don't know exactly why I'm so hungry. I just know that I am. Hate when that happens. All right. Don't like that that's our primary power connection, so let's move all of that to there. Actually, yeah. God. When I worked at Best Buy, right across the parking lot from where I worked was a Walmart, and they had a Subway inside the store. And so periodically on my lunch breaks, I'd go across the parking lot, go to Subway, and I'd get what I started calling a steak and bacon, which is foot-long flatbread with the shredded steak, the Philly steak stuff that they have. Their shredded Swiss, and I think it was shredded Colby Jack, actually. Then bacon, and then put some light mayo on it. And not like light as in the amount, but light as in the type. There was something about the flavor of their light mayo that was absolutely delicious. and then some salt and pepper. And I could easily eat one of those. You know, I've never really been a jalapeno person, but I can absolutely understand the desire for one. Time is it? Okay. Let's see about poking our way into... Actually, what do I need for the science? I need 40 of each. Because I'm thinking what I might do is just brute force the green for a few. That's one of each, and I need 40, so I need 40 belts and 40 inserters, essentially. That's not... I swear to God, I moved my mouse. Okay. It'll be slow going. But let's go ahead and get that started. How are we doing on power? We are at... Yeah, we're barely using any. Okay. As I want to go ahead and get the assemblers going. Also, what do labs take? Transport belt, iron gear wheels, and electronic circuits. There you go. God, all this damn food talk. I remember when I was a wee lad. There was when I would go visit my grandma, she would sometimes take me to Hardee's, and they had hot dogs as part of the kids' meal. And I used to get those, and their hot dogs were so delicious. I don't know how they made them or what hot dog brand they used, or if it was like their own internal brand. But it was just something about them that was absolutely delicious. And then more recently, the gas station chain Sheetz, they make hot dogs. And Kintar would sometimes go by and pick some up. Absolutely. I will take some barrel sludge if it tastes that good. But he would go by Sheetz and get hot dogs. And it was like 2 for $5 or something like that. I don't remember the exact cost. They were, like long hot dogs. And then I would get sauerkraut, pepper jack, and mustard on mine. So delicious. So delicious. So bad for me. I'm thinking... You need to be... Oops. That. You need to be that. Bring you up one more. And again. Where'd they go? They're over here, dummy. That should be good. Okay, and then there we go. That should be everything. It is. There we go. Might as well automate the labs for now. That's a bit weird. But it's weird in the same fact. Yeah, like dill pickles. I will drink dill pickle juice too, because that's good stuff too. But again, it's only because I'm not a fan of jalapenos. So, but I absolutely understand. Like pickle juice is so good. There's just something about it. Or like sometimes I'll just eat spoonfuls of sweet pickle relish. It's, just one of those cravings that you wind up getting. And you're like, I really want this. No, I'm not a spicy food person. Like, so jalapeno, the flaming hot Cheetos, I don't care for it. Oh, I love sweet relish. Sweet relish is good stuff. Let's see, do we have enough? Yeah, we should be fine. Awesome. Let us... Oh, gotcha. That's every time that I have come across jalapenos in the past. It has always been because somebody wanted their heat, not their flavor. And part of the problem that I have with the way a lot of people cook when they cook spicy is that they're going for raw heat. And that's just for me not pleasurable. I don't enjoy the heat. Like a little bit of kick is fine. I love a little bit of kick. Like you add a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of pepper, or something like that. I enjoyed that. But just raw heat is not nice. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. All right. So now that I've got this going, I need to start looking at, that'll probably be our red circuits, and then blue. At least initially. Call that plastic. And I don't know of anything else initially that I'm going to need. Like low density structures, maybe. But that's a big maybe. And then what am I doing? Oh, it's because I didn't have any. And then we'll just there. Yeah, because I'll need to bring lubricant up this way. Why don't I have more? Yeah, there. Okay. That feels pretty good. Although now that I'm looking at this, I'm just realizing I don't actually need this. And the reason why I don't need this is because I'm already doing that. Kind of over here. So let's do... There we go. You're welcome. All right. Automation 2 is now researched. So the next thing I can do is set you up. Which you're going to require that, and that. As well as set. Yeah, I've done stupid stuff like that before too. Sometimes though, you just get this like craving, this absolute craving for veggies. Like every once in a while, I get it in my head that I absolutely have to have a salad. And I never complain about it because salads are good. Oh, that's why, because missing that one. That's fine. Okay, and yeah, I don't. I really should have more salads. It's a shame I do not. And okay. That is our steel line. No, that's our second copper line. That's our steel line. Yeah, fair. And that's sometimes why I want a salad, is because of the fact that I feel not necessarily like icky, like, I feel so icky. It's just like, I just feel like I need almost like a cleansing from all of the red meat that I'm constantly eating. I just need something a little less carnivorous in my diet. All right, I need to get some steel over here in a way that doesn't make me upset. And I think this might be the best way to do it. There we go. Yeah, that feels better. And there we go. It's a little ugly looking, but you'll get the job done. And there. Awesome. Okay. How's our pollution? Still fairly small. I think the trees over here are actually helping out quite a bit. That, and I'm not like mass producing a huge amount of stuff yet. But I will be. Let's replace those, as well as our belts and inserters and ammo. Yeah, that's starting to feel good. I love it when things actually start to like come together. All right, I think I am going to take a quick AFK. Let's talk of food. Plus, my tea is about empty. So I'm going to go make myself something to eat real quick. All right, Brockstar, have a good one, buddy. As always, thanks for stopping by, man. But I am gonna go take care of that. I shall be back in just a few. And we're back. Okay. So what I'm thinking about is adding or bringing our science down here. And our first bit of science is going to be, I'm going to need copper and iron. Let's go ahead and get those linked up. Oh, this is going to be good. Ooh, a little bit of ranch would have been good on this too. It's leftover breaded chicken breast from last night with a slice of Swiss and some Kewpie mayo. So good. Okay. I think what I need to do is kind of plan out where I'm going to have the first specifically where I want to have my first set of, well, red science is going to be over here. We're actually going to, there. Red science is, I need, let's see. Let's look up here. Add a recipe. Red science. I want so we're going to be doing essentially half a belt of science, of red science. Because the other half is then going to be, actually, I don't, there. I do not need 50 of them. That's ridiculous. It's okay. So I need 7.5 copper plates, 7.5 iron gears per science. Well, for the total. So let's look at a couple of things. Iron gear wheels and then red science. Iron gears are, they have a crafting time of half a second. So that means I can do 2 a second. That is a 5-second crafting time, and I need 1 per. So if I do that, just in case, I doubt I'm going to need that much, but it's 120. So logistics 2 is probably, actually no, circuit network or advanced material processing. Actually, electric energy distribution 1 is going to be my first one because I want those medium poles. And then I need your belt and your inserters. And that's not how I want that. Actually, no, it is. Yeah. Because what I can do is there we go. And then I could, I think, which I try not to do too often, but I could probably do that. There we go. I think that'll work. That is some good stuff. And then I need there. Yep. That is absolutely what I need. want this right here for the sake of being able to run an electric line. There we are. There, 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 and there. Excellent. And so what I need hmm, I'll probably want to switch out to red belts because they're going to have red underground belts because they're going to have a longer distance. But oops, and then there. Oops. And then oh yeah, and it helps if I connect that up. And there we go. That way, that'll also hit our inserters. I don't quite remember what the ratio is. So we'll just, as always, wing it. Okay. And we'll leave ourselves a little bit of room in case I need to increase. All right. And I think if I remember right, 6 seconds. I think I need an extra green one. Because these are 5 seconds. These are 6. And then let's just speed that up a little bit. As well as that. And there we go. There goes our first bit of automated science. Well, properly automated. Hmm. Let's see. Let's grab. There we go. That should help. There we are. That's what I was looking for. A small increase in production. Now I should be able to go grab my labs. And we will bring them over. Let's see. How do I want to do that? That should be good. However, let's space this out a little bit so that I can get like proper power poles and stuff in here. And then move all of these over one. Same with these. There we are. There. There we go. Now we have our science automated. Mhm. Okay, that'll be a good start. Good bit of science to get going. And awesome. Let's go ahead and grab our ammunition. Grab some more of our turrets. And then make sure that certain areas are going to be protected as a just in case. Oh, I just realized I know what belts are going to be missing. Fortunately, I still have some room here. And I can nuke these. I don't have a spot for stone bricks. And I know I'm going to need them. Because I need them in the next furnaces, the steel furnaces. Is it steel furnace? Or electric oven? I don't remember. But I know I am going to require them. Okay, that's all set. So, instead of copper, I might make this one stone. Where do I have stone at? Oh, over here. Ooh. That's right. What do I need for electric mining drills? Oh, pretty much the same stuff as assemblers. And it's a good thing I automated these. And then you. Nope. Um, you are electric mining drill, less than, let's say, well, let's set it to 50. Okay. Because I was just thinking about that. I was like, I actually need to automate those. I don't currently have them automated. All right, I'll be able to get rid of that little setup there here shortly. Let's, nope. Yeah, that'll work. Rid of those. Awesome. Bring this around this way. Oh, and I need more. I am so slow. I am absolutely going to need to ditch these stones when I get a chance. Also, this is going to be a busy month for gaming. One of the biggest reasons for that is because of the fact that we've got the DLC for um, GTA Online coming out this month. Actually, I believe it's next week on the 10th. We've got Path of Exile 2 coming out on Friday, which is in, no, tomorrow. Yeah. Wow, today's Thursday already. So we've got PoE 2 coming out tomorrow, which I'm definitely going to stream that. Depends on when it comes out, but I want to hop on that hype train. And then what else? I think there was one other major, or a couple other major ones that were going to be coming out, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. Oh, Warframe 1999 was supposed to come out this month, I believe, but I think it's getting delayed. I don't know until when, so that one's kind of a wait and see. But should be fun. So good. Okay, now we're just waiting for all the stone to trickle down. and that'll take care of stone bricks, which I'll probably also want to siphon off some for stone proper. And then what do I need? Your copper cable. You are also I might go ahead and just set this up over here instead. And, well, let's see. No, because I need iron sticks. There we go. So I need you need to be copper cable. You need to be iron sticks. Excellent. You are going to be medium. You are going to be big. And then that way I can do that. Oops. And then let's say 50, at least for now. That number will probably have to change. And again, 50. And then there we go. That is at least part of our. Yeah, that was actually ridiculously easy. Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna finish off my sandwich real quick. Yep, that'll happen. Swap that out and that. In fact, unfortunately, that's probably the number one way that bases wind up getting wiped out. And nothing wrong with starting over either. There have been a number of times where I have just gone ahead and started a new game because I just wasn't happy with how my current setup was going. All right, there we go. And add that to the list. As you can see, I've actually started a new base, a new playthrough as well. After we finished the old one. There we go. I need to drop off all this freaking stone. Oh. Ooh, let's do steel chests. Plus, one of the nice things about getting to start over is you get to take what you've already learned and apply it to your start and hopefully give yourself a better head start. I see. You've taken what you've learned from your first playthrough and you are applying it to your second one. And it probably already is starting to feel better. Let's upgrade those. Take out these. Excellent. This doesn't need to be here either anymore. I can go ahead and get rid of my lab. And get rid of that. That's all connected down there. In fact, I can go ahead and get rid of all of this. Oh, whoops. No, I can't. There we go. Now we're back up and running. Not really. I mean, just me, because I'm amazing. But other than that, no, nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. I just took a short break myself for tea and food. Got science going now. And keeping an eye on my pollution cloud. That should be good as a just in case. Most of the bases around me are still kind of small, so it should be good for a little while. All right, next up. Yeah, that's fine. What else do I need? Oh, I could do. I guess technically I could do that. Oh, I did set that. Okay. I was trying to figure out why it's not cycling day and night, and I realized, oh, because I turned it off. So it's just always stuck at noon, which not necessarily a bad thing. Um, there we go. Do I have? When do I get those? Probably when I start with fluid handling. Oh, that's. I'm really liking the way that this is turning out base wise. I am not happy about how close that is, though. Let's get some more scanning done. Lots of little stone deposits, though, that are around me, so that's nice. But I think, yeah. Mhm. Let's go for a little bit, maybe. What else do I need? I'm gonna need pumps. Do need more pipes. I'm gonna have to make engine units. Hmm. Oops. Nope. There. I don't know if there's anything that I need like immediately off of this. Honestly. Speed up. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Anyway, I think I am actually going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. This is a really, really good start. This is actually going incredibly well. Has a good feeling to it so far. Go to space already. I've already been to space. Although I do want to show off that mod, the visible planets from space. Let's take a look at that real quick, because that thing is so cool. So let's go to, like, so you can actually see the planet there. And like Gleben Pod. How close is Aquarius? About the same distance. About halfway. Yeah. I went ahead and because I had blueprinted the edger from yesterday, I was able to just go ahead and rebuild it again, which was nice. I just sent up a new platform starter kit, put the blueprint on top of it, and then stopped paying attention for about 30 minutes. By the time I came back, it was 90% done. It still needed a little bit of work, but, you know, I already had the supplies made. I just didn't have enough for a full rocket. So I just tricked it into setting up what it had. But the cool thing is, we're getting close to Novus. And then you just see the planet show up. But yeah, it is a cool mod. I really like it. The thing I was working on, though, or have been working on, is figuring out better automation for what is it? For doing quality. And I'm starting to get a good system going for doing quality basically upcycling quality. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. It's getting better as I start to figure it out more and more. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Tomorrow, it depends on when Path of Exile 2 drops. If it drops early enough in the day, then we'll go ahead and start. Like, we'll go ahead and stream it. That'll be like just what I do for tomorrow. 8 p.m. today. Okay, cool. Okay, so it'll definitely be after I normally stream. So it may be one of those that I do the stream Monday. We'll see. Or I may just do a later stream. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today. We're going to wrap this up, and then we'll figure out what happens tomorrow. If you want to stay in the loop, definitely check out the Discord. I make any announcements there just to let people know what's going on, if there's any major changes in schedule, that sort of thing. So we'll kind of just see how it goes, play it by ear. Other than that, though, as always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day, stay out of trouble, and remember, if you get caught, I don't know you, I will catch you guys tomorrow.